go, but turns out I had wings below. Your love was a cage with a view. Now I see the sky without you. Cut the cord, claim my name. No more dancing in your game. Took my heart, took the fall. Now I'm taking back it all. No regrets, the second round. I'm finally free, unbound. Yeah, cut the cord, not your toy anymore. Same script, same voice. You always leave me with no choice. You break, then beg, then act confused like I'm the one who bruised you. You cry on cue, you fold just right. Say sorry like it buys the night. But I've seen backstage read the lines. This play's been on too many times. Cheap apologies on repeat. Same tired line, same fake defeat. You say you care, then disappear till guilt drags you back here. But I won't bend, I won't believe. Your words are ghosts, I've let them leave. Keep your sorrow, keep your speech. I'm done with cheap apologies on repeat. You swear you've changed, you always do. But patterns don't lie, and neither do you. You call it growth, I call it spin. I've heard you're new 1,000 times again. You said this time it's really real, but truth don't come in broken seals. You apologize like it's routine, but I'm not part of your machine. Cheap apologies on repeat, like background noise I used to need. You whisper sorry through clenched teeth, then blow it all beneath the reed. You act like words will sew the cut, but silence says you've given up. So take your guilt and let it sleep. I'm deaf to cheap apologies on repeat. You call it love, I call it debt, and every sorry is a losing bet. I cashed out pain, I've had enough. Even tape can't fix fake love. Cheap apologies, one last time. I'll file this under wasted rhymes. You taught me trust was just a trick, a sugar pill that made me sick. No more cycles, no more plea, no more crying on my street. Keep your sorry, I'll keep my peace. No more cheap apologies. No Called it love, called it wise. You spoke, I swallowed every line, afraid to lose what wasn't mine. I played the mute, the steady hand, while you erased who I am. Told me peace isn't restrained, but silence tastes a lot like chains. Chained to silence, now I scream. No more shrinking in your dream. You muted me with every kiss, but I was never built for this. I let you rule, I let you reign. Now I burn through every chain. You won't hold me in between. Chained to silence, now I scream. You said that rage just makes things worse, but quiet love became a curse. I whispered truth, you called it loud. Buried my fire beneath the shroud. You played the calm, I played the cost, but every hush was something lost, till silence turned into a grave, and I rose from what I gave. Chained to silence, now I scream. Break the walls and tear the seam. You called my voice a storm to fear. Well, now the thunder's crystal clear. I sang your script, I played your part, but now I sing with my own heart. No more bending, no more scheme. Chained to silence, now I scream. Chained to silence, now I scream. Shatter every quiet dream. You can't erase what I became. You can't put silence in a flame. I found the edge, I found the song, and now it's loud and now it's strong. You taught me how to hold the scream. Now hear now I scream. Crack my ribs with every word. Said I was weak, now watch me burn. You built a cage and called it home. Left me drowning in your tone. But pain's a teacher with sharp hands. It builds a spot where fear once stands. You tore me down inch by inch, but I rebuilt without a flinch. Break me, then watch me heal. I wear the scars you tried to steal. You called me fragile, called me lost, but I found gold inside the cost. You broke my voice, I found a scream. You crushed the man, I built the dream. So go ahead, make your deal. Break me, just watch me heal. You called me yours like I was clay, molded me just to throw away, but shattered parts still make a whole, and now I breathe in full control. Your silence hit like winter wind, but I grew fire from within. You thought I'd beg, you thought I'd kneel, but you forgot I learned to feel. Break me and see the light. I shine best in blackest night. You push me off the edge with pride, but I had wings you watch me heal. You wrote the end, but I rewrote. Every bruise became a note. Now my heart beats loud and true, and none of that belongs to you. Break me if that's your thrill, but I've got more than wounds to fill. I won't stay small, I won't pretend. This isn't how my story ends. You broke my heart, I found its core. Now it beats stronger than before. So take your shot, take your seal. Break me and watch me heal. Saw the blade behind your back, still I turn, let you attack. You said trust me with tearful eyes, but I've read truth between the lies. I held the wound, you watched me break. Called it love for your own sake, but I'm not numb, I'm not blind. Bleed me once, shame's not mine. So go ahead, bleed me one more time. If pain is love, then yours was prime. I gave you gold, you gave me rust. You swore forever, broke the trust. Bleed me slow, make it sting. You always like the suffering, but this time I won't rewind. Bleed me one more time. It's the last time. You kissed my scars, then made new ones. Called it healing, but you just run. You need a savior, not a man. And I won't die for you again. You paint your rage like it's art. Blame my silence, blame my heart. But the mirror cracked where I stood, and finally I understood. So go ahead, bleed me one more time. Carve your name in every line. You broke me down just to rebuild, but love like that can't be fulfilled. Bleed me slow, feed your game. I've learned your love comes wrapped in shame, but I've grown from where I cried. Bleed me one more time, then say goodbye. You always needed me in pain, to feel your worth, to feel sane. But I've bled out all your names, I'm walking clean through the flames. Bleed me one more time, then see there's nothing left to take from me. You had my heart, you had your fill, but this time I won't stand still. Bleed me hard, make it count, but my soul's no longer your account. No more chains, no more climb. Bleed me one more time, and it's the last line. You felt like comfort in the dark, like every scar could be a spark. You held me close, just tight enough to keep me hooked, but call it love. You whispered promises like pills, a dose of fire, a flood of chills. I called it fate, I called it grace, but it was need dressed up as faith. You were just a bad habit in disguise, a sweet decay behind kind eyes. I chased the high, ignored the cost. Now I know what I almost lost. You fit like smoke inside my chest. Told me it was love, I guess, but all you were was poison ice, a bad habit in disguise. I built a shrine of broken rules, let you rewrite what made me whole. You called it passion, I called it home, but I was never less alone. I stayed for storms you swore would pass, but every calm was made of glass. I cracked, I bled, I wore the chains and smiled while choking on your name. You were just a bad habit in disguise, the craving I would romanticize. You fed me love and nicotine till I forgot who I had been. You played the cure, but left me needing even more. And now I see behind the lies, a bad habit in disguise. You dressed addiction up as care, but real love doesn't drain you bare. I detoxed tears and let you go. Now I breathe clean, now I know. You were just a bad habit in disguise, a sugar blade behind soft cries. I kissed the blade, I wore the bruise, but now I've got the strength to choose. I'll miss the rush, but not the ache. I've had enough for my own sake, so take your mask and parting lies. You're just a bad habit in disguise.